Welcome back, folks! Hope you're having a great week. I haven't been in my train room in a long time, so this video is all about getting back in and getting some trains running. If you've never seen my channel before, you're looking at my O-gauge train layout. It's roughly 27 feet long by 12 feet wide, and it's been sitting all summer. Here we are, fall 2025. Well, let's walk around. We're gonna put some random trains on tonight and get some things running. I got some new trains that I'm going to be running throughout the fall, like this Atlas Western Maryland steam engine. Look at this guy. The number 754. I've been waiting like a year and a half for this train engine, this locomotive. I forgot I even ordered it. It's a mighty little engine. Once the passenger cars come in, we'll get that one going. I got to make some decisions. Halloween's coming up. Got the Halloween triplex right there. Probably get that one on the track at some point, but let's make our way down, look around. Geez, the last time I did a video, it was on this 700E. This Hudson right here from 1940. Oh, that's a beauty. Lots of new stuff coming in as well. I should be doing an unboxing video here soon, but let's get some lights on. All right, we made our way into the middle. Oh, I'm trying to remember how to do all this stuff. Beautiful. There's my vintage wall of trains. Closer to the holidays, we'll get some of those going again. Let's take a look at everything. I got to inspect all the areas. As you can see, my kids have been in here. There's Bluey and Bingo. They always hide stuff on the layout. You know what? I'm going to leave them there, though. I think they add a little bit of color and flair. What do you think? Oh, that's my notebook. I had come down here at some point in the summertime, and I was like ready to go. I'm like, let's write some scripts. Let's get some things going. But we're just going to move this out of the way for now. Whoa, I got some post-war freight cars down here. What's that? Whoa, the Alaska, the Katy, man, those are some... What are they doing on the floor, Chris? Gosh. Let's make our way down the way here and get these transformers powered on. So we got a couple of trains on the track. Let's see what we're going to run tonight. I got some freight cars. Some of these came from the April York show, and I just really haven't run them very much. And then in the back, oh yeah, the Royal Blue. That's an MTH set from a couple years ago. Those really old-looking American-type locomotives. The 440. Oh yeah, that's a sharp-looking locomotive right there. We're definitely going to leave that on and run it. I think that passenger set is probably one of the prettiest ones I have. All right, we got to slide these forward and get something hooked up here. We'll get a diesel. Yeah, definitely going to grab a diesel. Let's walk over to the yard and see what's going on over here. Oh, we got a GG1. Okay, we're going to do something with that. There's the Katy, the Western Maryland. Ooh, the Ohio Central. I think I want to use the Ohio Central here. Yeah, that's a hard call. Yeah, definitely the Ohio Central. So we're going to snag this one. Oh yeah, right there. Perfection. These tunnel motor diesel engines, I personally think they are some of the most fun to run. This is a tough engine too. It'll pull all of those freight cars with no problem. Let's see if I can one-hand it onto the track here. Not perfect. We're just gonna make some adjustments here so I don't short my track out and trip a breaker. We got it? What, you know, maybe this year, Chris. You gonna get it on the track? Shaky camera work. All right, that's looking good. Yeah, that's definitely looking good. That's ready to go. Yeah, I like that. That's sharp. Oh, we got the Acela. So I had some people over at the beginning of the summer. This is like Memorial Day weekend. And I always put this Lionel Acela set on. Yeah, that's like a sharp train. That thing goes almost all the way down the track. So roughly 20 feet of train right there. I mean, that is long. That's a classic set at this point. That set's over 20 years old, right? Something like that, almost 20 years old. I haven't run the Acela since, well, I take that back. I think I ran it back around Christmas time last year with the Polar Express version. It's a wild train. But yeah, we're going to leave that on. Plus, it takes forever to get it off the track. And because Lionel just released their Vision Line GG1, and I didn't buy one, we're going to run this 1989 Lionel GG1. This little semi-scale Amtrak guy right here. I'll have to dig up the passenger cars for that, though. All right, let's power things on. One. Nice. We gonna turn the other ones on? Here we go. So we get all three of these transformers powered on. Each one of these has two handles, and it powers two tracks. So my layout might look complicated, but it's really not. It's just a couple of loops. Power on this Lionel Legacy controller. This is the older Lionel Legacy system, so for those of you who are trying to figure out what the heck that is, I still like that one. And then there's my MTH remote. Because in O-Gauge, we like to make things complicated and have different control systems for every train. Let's get this stuff started up though. So many things. Flashing lights. Let's get some voltage going. Pump that guy up to 18. Oh, back down to 18. There we go. That's a nice safe operating voltage. Get that Acela powered on. Now, this has so many cool things in it. Those are servo-operated pantographs, and they are going to do a little bit of initializing here, and then based on the direction of the train, they will set themselves into position, as you can see right here. The sounds on this one are easily some of my favorite.
Attention travelers, the Amtrak Acela is now departing.
And it has these working doors. Check this out. It's the only train set I have that does this.
Stand clear of the closing doors.
Oh, that's so cool. That never gets old. A lot of folks who bought that train set, those things broke, but mine still work. Let's fire up this tunnel motor. Yeah, you can hear the power on this one. I'm really glad I picked the Ohio Central. I almost picked one of the other ones, but this one needs to run. All right, so let's get this one rolling. And then after that, we will get that B&O MTH set running.
Roger, your track is clear. Dispatcher over.
This one's great. Now, this engine has this high-pitched whistle. I did test that Western Maryland that I showed you at the beginning of the video. That one also has the same whistle. I was a little disappointed that they have the same whistle, but it's okay. This is pulling 7 passenger cars, these wood-sided passenger cars. Lionel just redid these like last year, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I like these MTH ones a little better. Like, look how it almost has that greenish tint at the top. See the red interior? I mean, these are the coolest passenger cars in the whole collection. Let's get that Acela rolling. I'll kick the speed up on this one in a little bit, but I want to make sure everything is working. Again, we haven't been in this room in a while. I think the last time I did a video was before the summer. I know, RBP, what have you been doing? I have been wasting my summer with other hobbies. Feels good to be back in this room, though. This is great. Now we're gonna get that tunnel motor rolling. Oh gosh, get that gimbal out of the way. I'm getting rusty. It's been a while since I've done a video. Now that's some train action right there. We got the B&O coming around. All right, we're passing by the Lego Town yard underneath. Everything seems to be running okay. This is good. This is good. There's the Acela. Pantographs are still up. Ooh, I like this shot. This is one of my favorite angles on the layout. Going over the bridge. Is anything coming underneath here? I normally like to get like an over-under, but I guess we're just doing the over. Okay, that's fine. Oh, now we're going faster. Yeah, that Acela was going too slow. That's it. I got to kick that. Here comes the Ohio Central, just chugging along. Oh, that's great. Oh, a nice panoramic shot. So this is the layout. This is the south end of the layout that I built, and there's the north end. So the trains almost go through 2 different towns on each end of the layout, and it has this reverse dog bone design. And the original version of this layout, this is actually the second version. The original version was just that dog bone, but I wanted to create these high-speed loops when I started making videos, and I saw some other layouts. So that's why this big bridge is here, and it connects the north end and the south end so that I can create these high-speed passes. And you know, I'm saying high speed as the Acela is basically just cruising along at a slow speed. We're gonna have to speed that up. Yeah, that's going way too slow. But I like it. Those curves that it's riding on are 96 inches in diameter. So that is a very wide curve for O gauge. O gauge is known for having those really tight turns, and I wanted to make sure that I was able to at least stretch out some of these passenger sets. Here's my ADD kicking in. There's my little farm scene. This is like the cozy section of the layout. Just takes me back to simpler times. All right, we got to get this Acela going faster. Look at that. There we go. Let's kick it up. Oh yeah, we're going like almost all the way to max speed here. Oh yeah, we're cruising now. I hope it doesn't come off the track. If it does though, that's not your all's problem. That's gonna be mine. Gosh, my camera's even getting shaky. You can tell I'm nervous. Whoa! Camera doesn't make it look as fast as it actually is, but I can assure you it's going faster. Let's try to get a different angle. Yeah, this angle looking down might, let's see if this does it better. This might do some better justice on this. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, I mean, it's definitely cruising. It still looks a little slow, but it is not. When you see how quickly it's getting from one side of the layout to the other, it is moving. And there's the Ohio Central still just chugging along. Are we still going fast? No, I think I slowed the Acela down at this point. I got to get that GG1 going. I do like the look of this freight train, though. There's just something satisfying about a mixed freight train. And then right here, here's this flat trailer with the RBP trains, pup trailers. This is actually brand new. You can still get these. Trainworld and I partnered on these, and they turned out really cool. There's not many left, so if you want to get one of these trailers, these flat cars with the trailers, I would definitely go to trainworld.com and get that ordered now, because they're going to sell out here. I would expect by Christmas they'll probably be gone. And we still have some of these switchers left. So if you're looking for an engine to pull it, that little Lionel switcher. That was the second engine we did, because the first one's right over here, this ES44. All right, let's get this Amtrak passenger train going too. This is a vintage train. This is from 1989. Everything we've been running so far is command control. The Acela's command control, the Ohio Central's command control, the MTH's command control. But this Amtrak GG1 is going to be old school. Old school conventional operation with these aluminum passenger cars. We got a couple of these. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to pull 6 cars. All right, let's get some voltage going to the track. You can see me sitting there making sure things are running. I don't know. There's something about vintage trains that to me is still pure magic. I enjoy the simplicity of it, the variable voltage. It takes me back to those early days of my childhood when that's all I had to run. I'm checking everything out. Oh no, the B&O's gonna block it. That's okay. Here we go. Coming through. It's all looking good. I haven't run that engine in a long time, so I'm glad to see it's running as well as it is. If you've seen the new Lionel Legacy Vision Line GG1s, those engines are like twice as long as this one is. And they are really cool. But if you're doing trains on a budget, this GG1 right here, you can still find these on the secondary market, eBay, trains.com, places like that. And it's a cool little engine. I mean, look at that. Cool colors, and those passenger cars match it really well. I mean, it was all made around the same time, so it coordinates. And then there's that newer vibe, that Acela. I wonder if Lionel will make the brand new Amtrak high-speed train that just started running. That would be cool. Oh, here they are together. The GG1 is going faster than the Acela. Here's that over-under shot again. I guess I didn't like it the last time. Here we are. Nope, that's just running by itself. That scale Acela, I mean, there's just nothing like it. Oh, that's a cool shot. The over-under. There's our B&O still cranking around. Oh, good, the smoke's gone. That's good. This was great to get back into the room. I'm definitely going to start working on some new videos. I have a big shipment that just showed up this week. I think I'm going to save that for a video to unbox. If you're wondering why I'm not on camera, my eye got scratched really bad, so it's really red right now. I will be back in front of the camera soon enough, but I wanted to get back into the room and just spend some time running some trains together.
2026 here. Catch you later, dispatch.
And as always, a big thank you to all of my subscribers and everyone who's been supporting this channel. My name is Chris, and this is RBP Trains. We'll see you next time.